I was so excited to be introduced to this wonderful, incredible woman, and I'd like her to introduce herself, please.
My name is Jacob. I am a member of EFF, and then I'm a mother of three.
Three beautiful children,
Yeah.
they're gorgeous.
I'm living with a disability. My disability is clubfoot. We, as people with disabilities, we are suffering. People, they don't acknowledge us, and then they don't take us seriously. So that's the main thing. And then, actually, when you have a disability, people, they think that you are normal. You are not normal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you face, hey? So the other thing is that we don't have enough schools here for people with disabilities. And when it comes to jobs, we don't have enough. Even the learnerships. So that's the main thing, okay?
And these are things that we know unemployment in South Africa is definitely a hot topic, but they don't specify for individuals with disabilities, do they?
Yeah, no, they
It's not talked about, I noticed.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, I want you to share a little bit about your past, because you were sharing your story with me. And for me, making sure that people understand people's lived experience is vital. You struggled even to get an education, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I've started my school at J.C. Mackin School. By then it was called J.C. Mackin School. And then after the elections, it was changed. It was called Adelaide Tamil. And then after before the elections and everything, we were struggling. So we were not allowed to have matric. The only school that we were allowed to go to was in Pretoria. So some parents, like mine, I come from not a rich family, not poor family. I was raised by my mother, a single mother. So you could understand, she was not like well paid by them. I couldn't go to Pretoria. So I had to force myself to normal school. And if ever you can see the normal school, there are stairs. So I couldn't walk to the stairs. I had to make it a point that I come early at school in order for me to climb the stairs to go upstairs. So those are the challenges that we got. After I got injured, it was after this guy passed on, or Mr. passed on. There was a struggle. So I injured myself because of people were running and then they fell after me, and then when there's gunshots and everything, so I got injured worse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm now using a crutch. So after that, I went to the hospital, and then I couldn't walk. I stayed for a year at home.
Wow.
Without going to school. Remember, by then I was doing grade 8. I had to go back and do grade 8. And then after that, we went there. The teachers, it was Miss Tishi, and the other teachers, they called us. Actually went there to check on things, how's at school. Okay, we went there and we asked them whether is it possible for us to get a grade 8 for people with disabilities. And then we tried to show them, and then they told us, okay, if ever you can find some other people to make a class of grade 8. And then after, we made a class, we made calls and then look for other students who are staying at home without education. After that, we went to school, and then that's when we started grade 8. And in class we were 8 people, 8 students.
Yeah.
Okay, then after that, we were fighting, We were fighting with the principal, who is a white person. The previous principal was Mr. Walker, and then, at schools with people with disabilities, you get inspectors. So the inspector was the past principal at schools. He couldn't understand that we have these needs. We want to get educated. After that, he didn't want us to, he was telling us that when will you get the books, and then that school is supposed to end up in grade 7, By then it was standard 5. Now it's called grade 7. No, you have to understand that it ends up in grade 7. So we said, no, we are not going anywhere. We're going to study here. And then as time goes on, when it needs to be, we'll go to schools and find books. Like we go to normal schools, ask for donation for books and everything. Okay, we stayed there. After that, we started, like there was a confliction between the past principal, Mr. Bernardo, and then the principal, Mr. Walker. They end up losing. So we made it.
Oh, see, amazing. You're a visionary, an advocate, all tied into one.
Yeah,
and you never
we
gave
fought.
up.
Yeah,
you fought. You're a fighter right through and through.
Okay. I fought.
So now, how did you get involved with the EFF?
Actually, Jonathan, she's staying at my opposite. So the lady that I'm staying with, she's here. She told me that, don't you want to join the EFF? I said, I love Julius Malema. You know, I favor him because he makes sense. And people, they don't realize how good he is. So the lady brought the forms to me and then I've signed them.
Okay. And do you find the EFF, because I've heard they do so much, I've been watching them for years now, but I hear that they do a lot for people with disabilities. Is that true?
I don't know, but yeah, they focus, especially let me talk about Jonathan.
Yeah,
he
he does a lot. Okay. And I
us.
find like they went to homes for persons with disabilities, they went to schools for learners with disabilities. They're very much in the community, on the ground.
Yeah.
And so I find that, at least from what I've seen, EFF is very caring about the members, the kid family. They call everybody in the community a family, don't they?
Yes, they
Yes.
do that.
And what is today? What's happening today, and how are you involved?
No, today I just came here to register.
Support?
To register. I'm a member.
Okay.
Like I've got a problem of walking long distances, so I don't usually go around with them, because of my disability.
Yes.
But when they are near, I just go
And that's so important because at least you're involved where you can be.
Yeah.
And you register to vote,
I
which
do
is
register.
so important.
Yeah, it's so
And
important.
do you feel it's important for the youth to be registering
Yes,
to vote?
it is. Because of they are the coming presidents, hey? They must vote, they must interact, they must get involved in everything.
Yes. Now, what would you like our audience to know as an individual with disability in South Africa? What would you like to see changed?
If ever I can see changes in, if ever you can see here in South Africa, we still cooked up. For people with disability, we are not allowed to get some space. We are not, even in our families, they don't see us as normal. They see like we are not normally, we are mentally disturbed. That's what I face.
Yes. And it's not just in South Africa, it's even in Canada too. Don't worry. It's, I think, a global issue. It's so important that we talk about it though, because we are normal.
Yeah,
we have so much to contribute.
Yes.
And when they see the disability, they still see anything else.
Yeah, and we have a stigma of that. People with disability. So we are excluded in so many things. That's what I've realized. If I can say, I've applied for a learnership, but they took somebody who is normal. But I was not being called. So it's something that is hurting me. How can I? And we also need the money. And we also need jobs. We need jobs.
Jobs is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And as individuals with disabilities, we face so many barriers regularly.
Yes.
But when you're denied opportunities, it's disheartening. We want to give up. But what makes you continue to fight?
By God's grace, if I'm included. And my kids, they are my pillar of strength.
Yes. And they're beautiful children, and you've done such a wonderful job with them.
Thank you. People that didn't believe that I can raise 3 kids.
Well, you proved them wrong, didn't you?
Yeah, they even called the social worker and telling them that I can't.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I want to say to my audience, this is what it's all about, guys, is hearing people's lived experiences, understanding what everybody's going through, getting a part of what's happening on the ground, hearing what's happening. And I encourage you guys to do your research, to talk to people, hear their lived experiences, understand what's going on, whether it's for EFF or another political party. Whatever you want to have happen, do your research, get involved, and definitely don't forget to register to vote. Until next time, please don't forget to hit the notification button, like and share, and we'll see you later. Bye.